Hello YouTube. This is a follow-up video to the Sony Trinitron. I have since located the remote and picked up a DVI to HDMI adapter. The remote itself is quite a funny story. I picked this up yesterday in a thrift store. Just random thrift stores all the way up in Wisconsin, where this guy had a blue tub full of about 75 different remotes, and I dug through it, and all the way at the bottom, I shit you not, was the exact remote I was looking for. It didn't look like this. It was all nasty and had like sticky shit all over it from like stickers, but a good cleaning with some rubbing alcohol, not too bad for $1. It said Sony $1 on there, but the sticker didn't really want to come off, and I had to break it to get the batteries in there. But it works. It has a little flip-up door, but most importantly, it has the feature button that we're looking for from the last video, and that is this split screen kind of picture-in-picture mode they have. And then this is just some cheap Chinesium adapter from Walmart for like 15 bucks, and an HDMI cord to go along with it. So what we're going to do is we are going to have the laptop up here above is going to be our HDMI signal, because it has a an HDMI port on it to make life simple. And then our other video source is going to be our PlayStation 2 here, which we're going to be running on the other screen. So let's first, I didn't even have to program this thing. I literally put batteries in it and pressed power, and it worked. I think we're going to have to turn the volume down here. See if we can do this all in one long cut. Probably not. Come on, focus. Volume's down. Okay. So video 1 is PlayStation 2. Power that on. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in the soft modding video for the PlayStation 2. Where you install free McBoot, and it allows you to play burned games. Yeah, seizure time right there. Okay, now, yeah, we're gonna pause it so I can hook up the adapter and HDMI and all that stuff. Hold on. Alright, around back here we have our DVI. So obviously we just plug this in and tighten the screws. I don't even know if this part of the video will make it in because it's so bad quality. Yeah, but that'll allow us to change that to that. Alright. HDMI cord plugged in the laptop right here. All completely out of focus for your viewing pleasure. Don't stay on the okay, stay on the TV. Alright, now I come around here to our adapter. Plug it in upside down. I think that's in. Okay, so if I hit TV video, you should skip to what I think it's 6. 7. Houston. Houston. Hold on. Okay, after having some video output issues with the laptop and the television, I decided to scrap that altogether and go with the PlayStation 4. That way, I got PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, why not? Sony TV, let's keep everything Sony today, right? But it also helps me illustrate a problem with the DVI as an input. I have the volume cranked all the way up, and yet we get no volume. Even though my output to the thing is HDMI, that DVI thing doesn't let us, doesn't carry an audio signal. So you're really screwed when it comes to trying to do something like what I'm doing. You can't really put, and I mean technically you could, but what are you going to do for audio? I guess you could use the digital output signal from the Sony and then put it into the stereo and get your sound that way. But that kind of sucks. But that's another video for another time. What we're after now is this button right here. So let's hit that. Now we can use this joystick to navigate over. Ah! Fuck! Turn down the volume, asshole. Okay, now I should hopefully be able to hit this input. There. Oh, I went. Damn it, why did I do that? Okay. Now we have the PlayStation 2 on the right and the PlayStation 4 on the left. Now I can even still, even though I'm giving this thing the priority, I can still move around in this thing, so somebody could technically be playing on that. The problem with this is it squishes the TV down to get that 16:9 aspect ratio, since it's a 4:3 television. So you're losing out on a lot of extra room to make this happen. But what the great thing about this remote is, if you want to give one more priority than the other, you really want to play PlayStation 2. Alright, you can go in there. Let's see, one player, normal. Yeah, you can go in there. It's like, oh shit. Commercial breaks over on the other channel. We're going to flip over to that, and we're going to make this one the biggest of them all. And then, let's see, whoop, wrong controller. We'll go start up Battlefield 4, because Battlefield 4 is a fantastic game. But I think that is a really cool feature that Sony had for the limited time it was still around, that definitely I think is better than picture-in-picture for, well, it's a good argument to have, because picture-in-picture lets you have the full screen and then just the little thing in the corner. Sony, being anal, wanting to have more fun with that, decided to give you a complete split screen action and the ability to shrink and give one the other. Now, since when I go over to this, volume actually works on this one.
Centuries of...
No audio. Shame. Alright, well, this has run long enough for just these two features. There's so much more going on with this remote that it can do. But that was what I really wanted to show, was that picture-in-picture, which I think is really cool. And then the fact that even if you do have an HDMI source or something that outputs an HD output and you put it into this television, you're still going to have to figure out something else for audio. Still love it though. Television's awesome. Alright guys, take care, and we'll be getting to that digital display thing in the next week or so, and we'll get into that and see what the hell's up with it. As you can see, my free computer collection is growing a lot. So much crap, I can't say no to anybody that I'm like, hey, that's gonna throw it in the garbage. I got some really cool old ones here. Really quick, one of these, it's this one here. This one's a Pentium 3, and this is a AMD Duron, I believe. We got a sound blaster in there. Some video card shit going on. That's gonna be a fun little project. Alright guys, stay tuned. Take care.